Hand clap to the massive guys, we are finally back again for another reaction on the one and only Mystelics reaction, guys. Big up the greatest YouTube family out alive, all over the place right there, guys. The Mystelics YouTube family right there, and of course big up the peepers peeping in. Peepers, come on in, brothers and sisters. Have several seats and what have you, brothers and sisters. Welcome to this year Mystelics reaction, guys. If you have not done so, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications. I would appreciate that, guys. Subscribe, click the bell, and then click all, so we're pretty much notified when I drop my videos right there. And then, guys, give this video a thumbs up as well. Boom! Thumbs up the videos, brothers and sisters. Thumbs it up one time. I would appreciate that enough, guys. If you have not done so, guys, hopefully I can get you guys to thumbs up the video throughout this year reaction video. This is, of course, is Maggie right there. And then I think he went up for Maho, but of course he's an individual who is passing on a message right there to the massives. So, guys, take a listen to people involved in football and what have you in Dominica. Take a listen to what Maggie has to say right there. Maggie, hit it.
Greetings, this is Dunstan Maggie Peters of DA Sports Vibes.
Of where?
Dunstan Maggie Peters of DA Sports Vibes.
DA Sports Vibes, okay.
My personal page got hacked some time ago, and through that I have access. My personal page has access to our DA Sports Vibes page. The hacker has access to our page and is using, messaging our members, asking for money and the numbers and stuff like that. So please disregard any messages of we of DA Sports Vibe asking you for $200 or anything. I'm asking you for your number or your code. Please do not, please disregard these messages. Right now we're taking care of it, so just disregard these messages, please. Give thanks.
So, guys who are involved in the DA Sports Vibes page, I'm guessing if you get any messages of individuals asking you for money, please do not give anybody money. Things are hard in the nature island of the Caribbean, brothers and sisters. Don't give people money. My question here is, how did you get hacked in the first place? Was somebody promising you that you would get some monies and you decide to give them the codes and everything like that? This is why you know about it. Who knows? I don't know. But how did you get hacked? And then, of course, they're asking individuals for monies. They also tend to do that on Instagram as well, where individuals are literally talking to you. They hack to your friend's account. They're talking to you, literally talking to you, guys. And then, they're trying to solicit getting money from you. Hey, do this, look this. I've sent the $5,000 to that person. Photoshop, that day. But they send you screenshots saying, hey, this is the amount I got, and you can get it too if you do this and that, this and that. Be mindful, brothers and sisters. Work hard, brothers and sisters, or invest your money somewhere. Properly invest your money in a legitimate company, brothers and sisters, before you get bamboozled. Don't just say, oh, let me go and get a quick money, quick. No, brothers and sisters, work hard. The great book says, he who does not work shall not eat. Some of all you do working, but are you still eating? But go and do this thing. All right. All right then. Anyways, brothers and sisters, there was apparently some situation that took place in I think the Snug Corner above the Kubuli factory region. There was a vehicle that fell down. Be deep, man. It gone inside. It piled so much that it actually fall down. I don't know how it managed to fall down there. This road, like, look, I was turning. Maybe the person taking, but it fell down this way though. Because if the person was turning, wouldn't it fall down this way? So maybe the person was coming up this way, and as a result of having so much speed or something, it fell deep and it turned. So most likely it was coming up this way, guys. That's the only way I can see this, because it doesn't make sense you going this way, you turning this way, and you falling down this way. That don't make sense unless your tire bursts, and even if your tire bursts, that don't make sense anyway. But yes, guys, this actually happened just above the Kubuli factory. We still have Kubuli factory now, boy. We still have that now. I thought they brought that down to St. Vincent or Canada or whatever the place is there. I mean, everything is losing in Dominica. Anyways, guys, talking about the roads and stuff, there was this vibrations that apparently is taking place, and this is the Cassie Bruce Road from Bois Diable. I don't know what is that. Going around just the Emerald Pool entrance region. I remember the white lady was talking about the road, and she was like on the road. All I said, we went there, and when we went to the Emerald Pool, we were like this, blacked out. We could make it all kind of noise. So it's good to see that they're actually doing something about the road. And you know, thank God for the white person who actually put this out there. Hey guys, I want to come back Dominica, but I'm not sure if I have to pay for a new vehicle. Is there insurance, you know, to be able to handle the kind of expense as a result of the terrible roads that are in the nature island? It looks like they are fixing up the roads right there. Where is this? This must be Emerald Pool. Yeah, this is Emerald. It looks like this is Emerald Pool. Let me see if, yeah, this is most likely Emerald Pool. That person and the camera, you need the blood of Jesus, man. I don't walk around. It's most likely Emerald Pool. I remember that area going down. So, yeah. Yep, I was right. Yeah. So, they're doing something about the road. That's good. The road was it was terrible, man. It was absolutely terrible. So, it looks like they have made the road nice. Hopefully it's not weak materials they used to fix the road. And yeah, all right then. Anyways guys, so yeah, a little progress is happening as a result of this. So give this video a thumbs up for this right there, the situation with the roads. So when we go in Emerald Pool, we don't have to be like we don't on roller coaster, man. We don't on roller coasters. All right then. Anyways guys, moving along, there's some situation taking place in the St. Kitts region. And this was the former Prime Minister of St. Lucia. St. Kitts, I say St. Lucia, brothers and sisters. St. Lucia, there's some kind of crazy situation going on in St. Lucia. I don't know. Satan on the loose, man.
In the last 72 hours, we've seen an unprecedented number of killings in the Vieux Fort area. 9 as I speak.
That's crazy.
So first of all, I want to express my deepest sympathies for those who have died, and very importantly to their immediate family and friends. I also want to give out prayers to the young boy who was also shot, and hope that he has a speedy recovery.
Yes, Lord, help them, help them. I think 5 of them actually passed, got taken. 5 people got taken in 24 hours. Now in 72 hours, 9 of them. I just saw a video of a guy getting, you know, kicked in his head. I just saw that right there, brothers. I'm not gonna put it on this thing, but I just saw that, and they knocked out the dude. Now I'm not sure if the guy passed away, but it looks like he was knocked out, and as a result of being knocked out, he looked like he passed on. You know, I don't know why they're doing this. What struggle that is happening in St. Lucia? You see, when man want to move away from Jah, and they just want to focus on themselves and their greed. When somebody do you something, you want to retaliate against that person. I've been hearing that St. Lucia is taking a backseat to this one for them to wipe out each other. It seems like some gang-related vibes that's happening in St. Lucia. And they are just wiping out each other. They're letting them wipe out each other. Just like Grand Bay, there was a lot of things happening in Grand Bay, and they were just wiping out each other. You remember, at one point in time, Grand Bay had a lot of people passing away. Remember that time, guys? And they say there's people just wiping out each other. Wipe out each other. Well, I guess the same thing is happening in St. Lucia, but all you need to stop all the dirty ways. All you have jazz, arts and jazz coming up, and all you kind of have this kind of thing coming there, Father.
What has taken place in Vieux Fort and in the south has created panic and an unprecedented amount of fear. I can imagine. All of us.
Well, Vieux Fort self kind of reminds me of the Gateway. Although we went down there with the bikers and stuff, we were having a good time. We were having a great time. A lot of people coming around. There's a lot of white people too coming around. A lot of people from India or we met a number of persons there, brothers and sisters, when we went down for bike life, and we having a good time, man. Why on earth are people just deciding to do these things? Well, then again, they probably know the reason why they're doing it, but I don't think that is good at all, guys. What about forgiveness? Stop your dirty ways, man, and forgive.
Are fearful. What we need is prayers, unity, and strength. And so that this message really today,
and people need to stop their dirty ways and turn to the Most High. Start listening. Because if mankind was listening to God, a lot of the problems that we have today would not exist. That is a fact, you know. There's something I'll talk about in a moment, brothers and sisters, and I'll make you understand that. Keep it locked. Keep it locked.
Today is for our police officers to say to you that you certainly have my vote of confidence and that of many, many solutions.
You might say, if I was a police officer in St. Lucia, that boy, all you that's why people like me would be good to be police. All you kill, and I go to what? I can put myself in hard ways for all you lie. All you wipe out each other. All you don't know how to stop all your dirty ways. Well, all you can wipe out each other. That is all the business. Me, if I have family in Viewport, we moving out. Yeah, boy, we moving out, sir. Sayonara.
And we are depending on you. We appreciate that you're leaving your own homes and your own family members to come and defend us.
Hey, kudos to the police that actually doing what police is supposed to do. That is protecting the citizens and not trying to, bamboozle the citizens or trying to attack the citizens themselves like they try to do in Dominica from time to time. All right then.
But we really need the police officers to be strong, single-minded, and to help bring calmness in our community.
But sometimes it's not calmness, not that the police can bring. Sometimes it's the pastors and priests them that, well, I don't know the priests, but the pastors them that's supposed to come in. Well, the priests too. The pastors and priests them that's supposed to come and pray for the community, for them to stop their dirty ways, because it seems like the city is void of the Most High. And anytime the Most High is not present, utter chaos will take place. Look at what is happening in the United States. They're trying to shift away from God and coming up with all kind of weird, strange reasonings that have absolutely nothing to do with biology. Mark West, one thing is to move away from God, and then you know science is there. Then you completely reject science and biology for your own thought process on how you think things supposed to be. Boy, that is craziness, boy. Boy, that is madness, boy. Hey, because science agrees with God. Yes, observation. Not theories in science. I talk about, science. Science means observation. Hey, I see a camera in front of me. I touch it. It's true. Observation, brothers and sisters. I am speaking through a camera, and it's going to be passing on through the electronics of the coaxial cables of the internet. It's true. Because you've seen this video. If you've seen this video, give this video a thumbs up. Brothers and sisters, big up technology one time. But when man moves away from God, move away from the Creator, what do you expect to happen? Just look across the world and see it for yourself. There are places in Africa where they don't want to believe in God, and it's just madness that happening in this. Boy, human being something else. But it's just madness that happening in those places. Anyways, same thing happening in St. Lucia.
I understand that there's some people who are resorting to evacuation of the South.
I would.
The reality is, we're a small island. So what's happening in Viewport today, we have no idea what tomorrow is going to bring.
Well, we know what's happening now, so I moved in.
So I'm appealing to community leaders, the churches.
Yep.
Everyone.
And not just churches. I mentioned churches because as a result of mankind needing the Most High. But it's also up to you. A lot of people always tend to where the church is. No, where are you? Brothers and sisters, you know better. It is said in the great book, if you know better, do better. Where are you? What are you doing? Always waiting for somebody else to do it. What about you? Brothers and sisters.
To play their part in giving people solace, giving people comfort, and to know that we're in this fight together. We have given recommendations to the government. Hopefully they will heed some of those recommendations. But in the meanwhile, civil society and community leaders must play a strong leadership role.
And another thing that is lacking in society is community. It is said a village. It takes a village to raise a child. But people in this day and age, what? Well, sometimes you can't blame them because the village itself in utter chaos. How can you let a village in utter chaos raise a child? Then again, if the village is in utter chaos, what are you doing there? raising child in utter chaos. Huh? What do you expect to happen? What do you expect to happen?
And that role must include giving support and instilling confidence in our police officers to bring a sense of calmness and to bring this madness to an end.
Yep, they have to bring that madness to an end. Anyways, guys, there's an artist in St. Lucia that has some words as well.
All gang members ease off the badness.
But what? I mean, Mark, I don't understand St. Lucia, you know. St. Lucia has a good tourism industry going on. What gangs doing there? Do for what? I would understand gangs in Haiti. But what are you doing? What are you doing? Somebody have even mentioned to me St. Lucia need the nasty business. Because all the chaos they do it there, they need some nasty business to calm themselves down. Apparently, they don't know what to do. I mean, what are you doing? St. Lucia is one of the nicest places when it comes down to the economic standing of St. Lucia. A lot of vibes are happening. Things that are missing in Dominica actually happening in St. Lucia. What are you doing with gangs? What? In places like New York back in the day, I understand why gangs were necessary. But what are we doing with gangs in the Caribbean? I understand Jamaica. You know, there's different squabbles. I understand that. But what St. Lucia? Anyways, let's continue.
Right? You are spoiling the country, spoiling the communities. You know what I mean? People are afraid for their lives.
Yeah. Then less tourism is going to be coming in as a result of the madness all you doing. All you doesn't think. We have a problem with thinking, you know, in society, I suspect. Critical thinking is lacking. We always think it's greed that will drive people, you know. Greed and selfishness that drive people, you know. When they think about themselves, same problem I have in Dominica. People like to think about themselves. They don't think in a community fashion. They're thinking about themselves. What I can get, I don't care about you. They don't even care about their children in the future. Knowing the economy is dwindling and dying, if it is not dead already. They're always thinking about themselves. Me. Like I said before, if only the great book was telling not to be that way. Are you your brother's keeper?
Also, you're spoiling the next generation because they look at you guys as role models. What examples are you all setting? You know what I mean? Again, guns down, you need to live in love.
Yeah, man. Best all you start making love. Yeah, man. Not with each other, you know. Not those anti-man vibe. Not that. Burn the brutal fire upon the nastiness there. You see me? But you need to start making love, man. Baby, all you have too much. I was going to say testosterone, but I don't know, some of all you acting like all you have estrogen inside, or you can't control yourself on aggression, and I don't know, man. Are there father figures in these places, man? Why this craziness is happening? Proper father figures, by the way. Because I can't understand. When you have proper father figures, this kind of craziness doesn't happen, you know. It doesn't happen.
Guns down. And my fellow artists, I would like also if y'all could make a video to let the word be known. Guns down, live in love.
And not just guns down. No. Trust the Most High, man. Go back to the Creator. Anyways, guys, you see happening in St. Lucia. Well, apparently, there was a situation that happened in Dominica as well. No, I know I cannot play the video like that. So, okay, let me see if I can make this thing a bit better. Okay. Make this thing a bit better. So there was an incident in Portsmouth, brothers and sisters, resulting in an individual I know. This is the individual right there. And he's no longer with us. So the situation is happening in St. Lucia, and then boom. But this one is not gang related, brothers and sisters. I'm going to break it down for you guys to understand what exactly, well, no, what I've heard happen, because I wasn't there. I got a number of reports, and I put the reports together to take out the commonalities in them of the different reports that I got. So this individual is known as Al Knight. And you can see him there. At first glance, a number of persons saying he was drunk and all these kind of things there. I heard that, but a number of persons were saying he was angry with the individual in the vehicle. The reason why he was angry with the individual in the vehicle is because the individual owed him some money. He apparently was working for this individual. The individual out there driving car and boom bang, not paying the man his money. Okay? So he would try. Guess he probably saw him with some monies or something and tried to take the money. I don't know. But you see, look, the individual come out now. He come out now and he you know, in a squabble, brothers and sisters. Squabble. Now, I mentioned some time back, if people were listening to the great book, you know what the great book says? Render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's. Today, this individual is not alive, and most likely this guy is in jail. Okay? If you have rendered to Caesar's the things that are Caesar's, render to this guy what you owe him. Instead of trying to do bubble and all, make bubbleism and all kind of something there. That would not happen. That would not happen. He would be alive today and you would be free. So you owe the man money, you can't do the man thing. Now guys, let me continue. Now they started to pick up pellets. Well, let's call them pellets. So, you know, it seemed like he had fight not to hit him when I watched the video. He fight not to hit him, make it go on the side, and then himself go and get his own too. So you think it's dodgeball that playing. Not dodgeball, no, brothers and sisters. Them thing is hard. Okay? So anyways, he pick up his own too. And the guy decided he rolling out. I guess he decided to smash the glass or something. Or the glass was open, whatever. Let me see if the glass was open. Looked like it was. Well, since this is tinted, I don't think you will tint this and then leave this untinted. Oh, yes. So the glass was open. Okay, investigation journalist. So he must have sent it inside the vehicle. And the guy decided to roll out right there. Now this is where squabble thing. So he owes this guy money. The guy doesn't want to pay him money. He goes for stuff, I guess. He threw one and stuff, and then he saw him coming, and he roll out again. Now, from the initial thing that I understood, it was a hit and run or something like that. But guys, come on, man. I mean, we doesn't think. We doesn't. You or the man do job. The man do a work for you. He do a work for you. That's pay the man his money, no boy. I even heard that this individual there, the individual in white shirt, went to make a report to the police. And that is another thing that I don't understand now. I don't know if that report fell through or anything like that. I don't know. But if you made a report to the police, Magwisa, police need to follow up and find out what is going on. This is one of the reasons why the police is there, you know, to avoid these kind of things. He go and make a report saying this guy owes me money. What became of that? What became of that, Magwisa? Now today somebody in jail, if the guy in jail in the first place, and this one is gone. Now guys, I heard along the way the guy, you know, be driving off and whatnot. So I guess the individual in white shirt went behind him, and as a result of going behind him, he used his vehicle as a, you know, and he jammed the guy. From my understanding of what took place, he jammed the guy in the white shirt. Now today the guy is gone because you owed the man money. You didn't want to pay him. Furthermore, I understand the sentiment of being angry, and maybe he went to the police and made a report and whatnot. You should have gone back to the police again. The guy in the white shirt, you should have gone back to the police again. You would have been alive today. What about your family members? What about them? What about your mother? The only one she has is gone. Guys, we need to do better as a society. And police only need to do all the job. This is one of the reasons why I like writing contracts. I mean, the word of mouth will hold up in court too. The verbal agreement is also a contract. But you also need the physical paper, because if you're going to make a report to the police and say this guy owes me money, he can come and say I don't owe you no money. He can say that's your word against his. But then again, you have to say, okay, this is what I did for him. This is the work that has been done. I did this work. Then they'll ask him, did he do this work for you? Did you pay him? He can say, yes, he pay you. So is your word against his? But you also need to have, that's why I like physical contracts. Physical contracts, because the person can lie. But when it's written and you write it and you sign, both of all you sign, you can bring that in front and say, yes, this is it right there. It's not paid. I did this job. This is the job I did for him. This is what, and he has not paid me. This is the date that I did it. Up to now, I haven't gotten paid. And then again, sometimes you need to take these people to court. And sometimes that requires money that you don't have because you don't have the money. And the reason why you don't have the money is because the guy hasn't paid you to take him to court. That's something else, we. Because things are hard in the child of the Caribbean. It's not like you have, some of us have just extra money just out there, just waiting for us to come and use, brothers and sisters. All this could have been avoided. All this could have been avoided. No, a man is in jail, allegedly in jail, and another one is gone. I mean, guys, come on. We can do better than that, eh? maybe it's how I raise. You know better, you do better. Some individuals don't know better. I remember my pops was telling me something. Sometimes individuals are raised in a certain way, but then the community has an obligation to play. You mean to tell me we have fallen so far as a community that we cannot even look out for each other? And other people seeing that happening there. I think they were playing sports. There were people up there, maybe they didn't see, but the individual recording this couldn't have gone and stopped. I mean, if I was there, I would say, bro, stop that, bro, stop that. But they were squabbling. It seemed like it's not like only getting. I don't understand people. It's not like only getting paid for those videos all you making. You're not getting paid for what you're doing. Mark Wester, go and stop this situation from happening. You're not getting paid for it. You just record it for what? No, two individuals in problem. One gone, the other one most likely in jail. Oh, help us, Father. Help us, Father. There was, I will play this in a while, guys. There's somebody was saying something about the incident right there. Take a listen.
It's time for us to bring back the thing they call hanging, eh? Because right about now, too much people killing people and they're spending 5 years and they're eating taxpayer money.
Yep.
Time for them to make an example out of one of them. So we'll have less crime in Dominica.
It can serve as a deterrent, true. I believe in it too, you know. I believe in it too. But I believe it must be done when it's absolutely certain for fact that is the case. Now, I don't know the full story between this guy in the white shirt and this vehicle and the guy inside there. I don't know the full story. This is just the information that I gathered collectively that individuals were telling me. And at first I heard it was a drive-by and then all kind of things, who having problem with one, all those kind of things. And then I saw this video that was sent to me a number of times. And you know, making sense of what you know I put together. You guys know I'm good at putting things together. That's it's there strong. You see me? So, and most of the time, well, I haven't been wrong yet. Most of the time I've been correct. So on this basis right there, guys, I mean, come on. It's like human beings have no regard for life. And then again, the reason why they don't have no regard for life is because they don't know the Most High who give life. Ah.
I knew Al. I went to school with Al. I went to church with Al. In spite Al had his maybe ups and downs and his things there.
Yep.
I know when Al drink, he troubles some. But you don't do that to people. All now so his mother maybe in the hospital.
Yep.
Losing her son because of that stupid thing. Because I know the lady pressure just go up now and then on her. Al was the woman right hand. In spite of Al was just trying to help her son. But you don't do that to people. You don't kill the boy because he break a glass of yours.
I don't even think he break the glass because the window was down.
That is just material.
And look the other, you see? That's what I'm saying.
So if you can pay for it, it's true you have to spend almost $1,000 to buy back a glass and everything that. But not a person's life. That is nonsense we're doing in that country there.
Yeah, boy,
and time for our justice system to give people justice where justice deserves.
There's no justice for this guy in the vehicle for doing this. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Anyways, guys, you guys saw Alwyn Booty. May he rest in peace. Sympathies goes out to Mr. Alwyn Booty. He was my film mentor. Right there. One of the individuals who was up there looking out for me when I was coming up. Oh, the greatest individual in Dominica. is this guy right there. And you know what he had to say? Be real, be positive, guys. Be real, be positive. Mr. Alwyn Booty, I will always remember you, man. Always remember you. And trust me, we had talks about this, man. This guy used to look out for me, man. Well, sir, no more suffering for you. No more suffering from you. Actually met your sister yesterday. Miss Annette Bully, Anita Bully. I know that's a great loss for you as well. I know that, man. May your soul rest in peace, Mr. Alwyn Bully. And Mr. All Night, may your soul also rest in peace. I hope you guys knew the Most High. Because once to live and once to die. After death, the judgment. Give this video a thumbs up for Mr. Alwyn Bully, guys. May his soul finally rest in peace, man. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Boom, bang.